You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
From the Carl Chevrolet studios that are in Lake Panorama, welcome to Iowa Live, everybody. We are at Lake Panorama National Resort as we're talking about the Central Iowa Golf Card. Now, want to remind you what this card is all about. You purchase a golf cart and you can help out the Ronald McDonald House Charities. 8 different courses, 1 simulator, 18 holes of golf at each one of the courses, and this place here is one of them. Rob Riggins, the head golf pro, is joining us along with Michael Klein Walterink. He is the pro shop manager, and we're going to start with you, Rob. Let's talk about the history of Lake Panorama National.
Well, there's 2 golf courses here.
Oh.
They were designed by Richard Watson. There's a par 3 course on the other side. It was built in 1970, and a year later they built the bigger course here in 1971. And it's hosted, the bigger course has hosted a bunch of championship events, state championship events, and it's hosted the Iowa Open over 20 years.
Oh,
so,
really? All right,
yeah.
so this is where everybody
It's
wants
no
to go.
longer here,
Yeah, but I say
but it
people
was here.
wanted to go here.
Oh, yeah.
This was their destination.
Right.
This is awesome. Now, let's talk about the 2 courses that are here. How long does it take to play the par 3 course?
Well, typically about an hour and a half.
Okay, so you can get in and out.
Yeah, it's a quick round over there.
Okay, and now what kind of length do we have in the 18 hole?
Length is 7,000 yards.
Okay.
It's a par 72. It's a championship golf course.
Championship caliber.
Yeah, it's everything you want.
That is awesome. Now, let's talk about some of the things that are offered here. As you can see, the setting is actually picturesque. And look, there's Lake Panorama right behind us, and got a pond right behind us here as well. This is really something else, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
And you've been here for a while, Mike. How long have you been at this place?
I think 26, 27 years. I started when I was 16, and I'll be 44 this summer.
Okay. So you've seen things develop, and they continue to develop over this time too, right?
Yep.
So what's the one thing that you like the most about this?
Obviously the people. That's why I'm still here. You know, the members are great. And we have a lot of returning golf package groups and outings every year. There's groups, you know, that golf packages that they've been coming for 20, 25 years. So
wow. Now,
kinda...
speaking of the golf packages that are available here, what kind of packages are available around here?
We have 2 things of lodging, townhomes, and then motels. And, you know, we kind of structure based on the number of days that they want to be here and the number of nights that they want to stay. And then kind of the unique thing about this, they're just right by the golf course. So once you get here, you don't have to get in your car.
Okay, so are these the
Some
areas that you're talking about? I mean, seriously, right on the course?
Yep, correct.
Wow, and this is all owned by the resort?
Yep.
Didn't realize that. That is really cool. Now, about hosting outings, you know, that's something that a lot of people love to do. And just having the name of the golf course here is something else. The Lake Panorama National Course. You could come out here. This really sets your event up on a higher peg, doesn't it?
Yep, and we can host groups up to 144, 170 players, and we have a restaurant here as well, and then a big banquet room. So if you want to have lunch or dinner after your outing, we certainly can do that.
Yeah, we walked to see it, take a look at the banquet room here. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And another thing that we want to talk about is just coming out and playing. Now, we talked about the Central Iowa Golf Card and people having a chance to come out here and partake in 18 holes of golf. How easy is it, Rob, to do something like that?
It's very easy. You can book your tee time online at our website. You can call us, get a tee time that way.
Okay.
And just set up a tee time.
And how much in advance do people need to get a hold of you in order to get this?
You know, if they're going to play on a weekend, it's probably best to call 2 weeks in advance.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it depends, but yeah, weekdays are generally a little slower.
Okay.
So we're okay.
So a tip from Rob of the week. Okay, this is the pro tip of the week. What's the best day to come out here if you want to just be, you know, by yourself or just with your
probably
foursome?
Monday, Tuesday morning.
Okay.
Monday, Tuesday morning's the best time. Actually, any morning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning are pretty good.
Take you about an hour and a half for the par 3s. How long typically for a course like this?
This, we're shooting for 4 hours to play 18 holes.
Okay.
And 4:15 is pretty acceptable, but
Okay. Now, of all the holes that are out here, which one do you enjoy the most?
Probably 5.
Why is that?
We're right here.
Besides the fact that we're here.
It's a tough tee shot. Well, then once you get kind of down in the fairway, you can kind of attack the green, and it's pretty with the fountain and the pond and the lake in the background.
Okay, and another one that people look forward to. Rob, what are you thinking?
12's always a good one. That's always a favorite one.
Okay.
It's a pretty hard hole.
So-
it's our hardest hole out here, I think.
Yeah,
yeah.
if you've always wanted to come out and play Lake Panorama National Resort, now is your chance. And by getting the Central Iowa Golf Card, you're going to have a chance to do so and help out the Ronald McDonald House Charities. It's really easy to do. Just go online and just go to weareiowa.com/golf card. It'll walk you right through, take you through all the steps. You get your golf cart in your hands and you go out and golf 8 courses and a simulator and help out Ronald McDonald House Charities. Gentlemen, Rob, thank you so much, man, for having us out here. Thank you so much for being part of the Central Iowa Golf Card. When we come back, Plexiderm is going to show you how they can eliminate the bags under your eyes and the wrinkles on your face in about 5 or 10 minutes. It's amazing. And they're extending their Memorial Day sale. Details coming up.